Welcome to the 20th anniversary edition of iDump, first released in 2005. To obtain the software, go to EscSoft.com, click on Software, click on the 20th anniversary edition, read through any of the description or features, screenshot, FAQs, and then download here. This is the current version 3. The first ever version of iDump from 2005 is also available if you wish to download and have a look at that. That version doesn't support all iPods, and it also doesn't support old iOS devices. Has issues with Unicode characters, a bit Chinese, Japanese, that kind of thing, where the current version supports iOS devices from firmware version 9 and older, as long as you have iTunes 12.1.3 installed, and that's also available. If you come here onto the FAQ page of iDump, you can download the 32 or 64-bit version. So you'll find an icon on the desktop and also one in the start menu. You can see that we currently support 4 languages: English, German, Spanish, and French. This is a warning to say that iTunes isn't installed. Just like discussed previously, you need to use iTunes 12.1.3 if you wish to access the old iOS devices. This is also an indicator that there's no iPod attached to the computer. So if we go onto my PC, you can see that we don't have any attached. So I'll just plug some in. As you can see, I've attached 3 iPods. What I'll do now is install iTunes, and we can get the old iPhone with firmware 9 available. This will be an error that you'll see because it can't connect to the iTunes store because this is an old version of iTunes. Now, because I've attached an iTouch to the PC, it's asking if you want to allow it to have access, which I do. Now you have to go to the device itself. As you can see here, we have 3 iPods: the iOS 9 device, an iPod video, and an iPod Nano. Now we start iDump. As you can see, we have a notification here just telling you about the software and that it's 20 years old now. If you wish to, please read this statement and then close. So on the layout here, we have devices, so you can switch between them. If they have playlists, you can switch between the playlist. We've got search here. You can just start typing and it will do a search. On the options panel, we have where we can create the directory structure for the files once they've been copied or exported from the device. Here I'll just put it in my music. Here we have a formatting of the output file names. You can use %A for artist, %B for album, %T for title. What this means here, as an example, you've got the output directory, which is here. You then have the artist, the album, and the title. The options available are here, where you can replace them with %G, %N for track number, %Y. And I can also use a shortcut here to where here you have backslashes, and a backslash means create an artist folder, then an album folder, and then place the title within the album folder. But we can do a change here where we can say I want the same thing, but I want the artist, album, and title. This option allows you to create an M3U formatted playlist if you want to use it in to open in other media programs. Here we have an unattended transfer option. Instead of coming up with a prompt, do you want to overwrite it? Do you want to overwrite all? Do you want to skip? This one will just take the default here and then just overwrite it if it exists and continue. The menu just have file and exit, action to start copy once you've selected some songs, or if you attach a device and it's not detected, just do scan for media devices. You've also got language where you can switch the language. You've got help, so you can go to YouTube channel. You've got the about box, check for updates. Here you can select by having one check. You can do left mouse click, hold down shift, then left mouse click again to select a block, then right click and do select. And it just checks those. You can do select all, deselect all. For this test, I'll just do this selection here by holding down the shift key, do select, and in either the start button from the action menu or the start button here. Now it'll go through the process of exporting the tracks, and it will apply metadata to the output files. If for any reason there was a problem copying a file from the device, then this box will pop down here with this list of errors. And that's it. That's the quick overview of iDump 20th Anniversary Edition. It's freeware and download it from EscSoft.com. Thank you.